Hey guys, so today I'm here with the 5-inch iStep running boards in black, fitting all 2005 and newer double cab Toyota Tacomas. So if you're looking for a sturdy step for your Tacoma to get in and out a little bit easier, as well as serve as some light protection to the side of your truck, this option by iStep is going to be a good one to take a look at. So like I mentioned, this is going to make getting in and out of your truck a little bit easier with this large step on the side here. It's going to make roof access a little bit easier if you have a roof rack mounted on top of your Tacoma, and not to mention it's just going to add a stylish piece in this empty space from wheel to wheel. So you are getting a large 5-inch step here. Like I said, making cab access a little bit easier. It is going to also have a ribbed surface, so that is going to help you out with some traction on some wetter days. Now, these are going to serve as some light protection, like I mentioned before, giving you a little bit of insurance on the side of your truck here. But like I did mention, it is going to be that lighter protection, so any lighter obstacles on the trail, any door dings in the parking lot, or even anything kicking up from the front tires. This is not going to be very heavy duty like a rock slider would be, but this still is going to provide your truck a little bit of side protection. Now this is going to be made of a durable 6061 aircraft aluminum, so it is going to stand up to whatever you throw at it, and it has a nice powder coat finish on the side, a black powder coat finish, which is going to complement the side of your truck, making it look very sleek and aggressive as well. So these are going to be roughly $200, making them a pretty affordable choice for running boards on the page as we speak. So other more expensive options that you may be taking a look at on the page are usually going to be for those heavy duty designs, heavy duty steel plating or steel tubing. They may have drop down steps or even cutouts for the step on the running board, upping that price a little bit. But what I do really like about this step is that it keeps it very simplistic and very sleek while also remaining very functional. So overall, if you're looking for a simple solution as well as a pretty affordable solution to get a boost up into your truck, this is going to be a great option to take a look at. And iStep even offers a couple of different choices when it comes to these specific steps. You have a 5-inch, 6-inch, and even a 4-inch, and you also have the option for a stainless steel lip on the side. So it does give you a couple of choices in how you want to style your truck. So install is going to be a very easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. You're going to need some basic hand tools and maybe an hour's worth of your time. So speaking of that install, let's jump into that now. Tools that I used for my install were a 3/8" drive ratchet, a 10mm deep socket, and a 13mm deep socket. So to kick off our install, what we're going to do is install our brackets first. Now they are going to be side specific as well as position specific. So I have them laid out here and they are going to be labeled. So I have the passenger front mount, passenger center mount, as well as the passenger rear mount. Then you're going to also need your hardware and something comfy to lay on, and we're going to head underneath our truck. So we're going to start with our passenger front mount. Make sure you have your hardware in hand. You're going to have a bolt, a lock washer, and a flat washer, and we can thread that into the captured nut plate that's in the rocker of our Tacoma. Now we are going to leave these loose. We're going to tighten them down at the end since they do offer adjustability in the bracket to get our side step all lined up. So once we have our side step bolted up and in place where we want it, we can go ahead and tighten these back up. Now we can move on to the passenger center mount. So now we're ready to prepare our step in order to be mounted up to our mounting brackets. Now this is not side specific, and it doesn't matter which end is facing the front and which is facing the rear. It is a pretty generic side step. So what we have to do is actually flip this over. So we're going to have 2 tracks here, and we're going to take our square head bolts and put them into those tracks. So you're going to have 3 in each of the 2 tracks. And we'll line them up with our bracket in just a second. We just want to get these in. And then we can kind of align our step with our brackets and put them in the general place that we're going to mount up our step. So we can slide 2 to the middle and then 2 to the back. Now they don't need to be exact. We're going to line them up as soon as we flip this over and get it to our brackets. And I'm just gonna go ahead and line up the middle bracket first. So the middle bracket is sitting where it needs to be, and then we can go ahead and adjust for the outsides. So now that the other two are in, we can kind of line these up with the holes, and they should sit in the bracket just like that. And now we can move the step back and forth to align it where we need it to be. We're going to attach our hardware on the other side. So now we're going to go ahead and attach our hardware to these bottom studs here. I'm going to be using a flat washer as well as a nylon lock nut. This can be a little bit tricky because gravity is not on your side. Once you get that threaded on, we can do the same for the bottom stud. So because we have the step in the position that it needs to be, we're going to go ahead and tighten these up with a 10mm deep socket. Now we can do the same thing for the other two mounts. So now we can tighten up our brackets where they meet the body with a 13mm socket. So that's going to wrap it up for my review and install. Make sure you like and subscribe, and for more videos like this, always keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.